Probably would have helped if I checked that my mic was working. Thankfully it is. Christ. Are you so wobbly, PC monitor? God damn. Alright, real quick, we're gonna just do a couple shout outs for the stream and then we'll get to it. We're trying to make this a quick one because I have a bunch of shit I gotta get done tonight outside of streaming, but I also want to get this commission done. What's up, Shane?
Who does this fool think he's dealing with? He's beneath me. I'll show him. I'll show them all.
Snooze, no ad yet. How you doing, dude? Happy bored as fuck. Wanna chill? Sure, I'm in my general. Oh dear God.
So,
hello?
Hi.
Sounded like fucking God, okay, it sounded like Siren Head up with this bitch. Just
I don't know.
How are you?
Hey, I'm fine. Be as fine as I can be.
Fair enough.
Wish I could be happier, but
I mean, as much as I hate to be that dude, speaking from experience, generally speaking, happiness is an effort. Oh. Oh, I did a dumb.
there's just parts of me that wish I was just like, I wish I could stay ignorant forever so I could be happy.
Oh, that's a whole ass mood, dude. Again, ignorance is bliss, as they say, which is honestly definitely true.
If you're in the world of Pokemon, it would be ignorance is blissy. Blissy's a Pokemon, I hope you do.
I am aware that Blissey is a Pokemon. I didn't fall off that early in the fucking generations.
Well, like, I know, it's not like I've been scouting you since I've been fucking... You're older than me, so how would that happen? Just in my mother's room, just sending Morse code.
I mean, there are fucking CEOs of companies that are younger than me, so that doesn't really... Okay. Anything new to look at in my Discord? Nope. Alright, cool. Let's get to it. I feel real dumb, like, in regards to... So, you know that game I was playing yesterday?
Yeah.
Excuse me. Like, so often I have moments of like, I'm so fucking dumb. How am I not getting this? And then like 20 minutes later, I'll be like, oh, the hints were like hidden and very clear. So once I found the hints were good, I'm not dumb. I'm just blind.
And as a man of of similar wavelengths of knowledge and glasses. I feel you.
But I definitely am enjoying the show of it. I don't know how much you were paying attention to it, but it's like, while it's pretty quiet most of the time, when it does like do spooky shit, like it's really spooky. It's like it like legit gave me the willies.
I've had people, I've been blind to some shit, and people have been like, dude, you wear glasses as not meant to enhance your sight. I'm like, no, it doesn't enhance my sight. It just makes me see. It doesn't make me look better. It just makes me look.
Very fair.
If I can make it make me look better, then I'll be less single than usual.
I mean, that's all a matter of taste. I've had people tell me I look better without glasses. I've had people tell me I look better with glasses.
I've had people tell me I look high when I haven't got my glasses on.
Let's see. Ads are starting in a minute. We're just gonna let this get out of the way. It'll be 3 minutes of ads and then none for the rest of the stream. So.
I've had people tell me, "Oh, you look high without your glasses on."
I've had people tell me, "Hey, you look high when you were in 2nd grade." I can prove it. I can prove I looked high in 2nd grade. Hold on.
Going on your Facebook.
Yep.
Should add me on there.
I don't have you on here? I thought I did. It's from like fucking forever ago. Where was it? It was before this. Here it is. Pay no mind to the...
You do?
Huh?
You haven't... You do? By the way, your facial structure has not changed at all.
I mean, this is definitely... You should have seen me before I had a retainer. My facial structure was way different. I used to not have a chin. I looked like Ed from Ed, Edd and Eddy. Like, legit, my jawline was like where my chin should be, and it just curved into like my neck.
You've seen what I've looked like, yo.
I think so. I got it. I did a thing.
You've seen small chin.
So I'm not sure what I want to do with this, but I know it. Oh, there's the ad break. All right, 3 minutes of ads.
You've seen like the kid version of me.
I think I have. Yeah, no, I don't remember it very well though.
Either way, I still look ugly.
That's just mean. I think we're gonna build like a panel.
I haven't got panels. I've got panels for my stream. I've got panels for my stream, but I just haven't put them up because I kind of don't know how to.
I mean, you just add a graphic, then you put the panel in, and then you need like this. You need like a stream labels of some sort to have like. Well, if you're doing socials, you just add text and just put your socials there. If you're having like what I have at the bottom of my screen right now with like bits and followers and subs, that requires a labels program of some sort.
I've got like a ton. I've got stuff for like FAQ, which I don't know what the hell that stands for.
Frequently asked questions.
Ah, right. I feel like the only thing I would put under that is, are you a dumbass? And the question and the answer would be yes.
My only frequently asked question would be like, why are you... Rude, baby.
Hey, I said it was yes. You can get away with it.
Yeah, but that's you.
Yeah.
Someone else say it gets mean. Self-deprecating humor is fine. I don't know. Julie's feisty though. It's expected.
What do you expect? She's pregnant. She's gonna kill anyone that she wants to.
To
be honest, the way Julie's been lately, just put her in the front line and no one will fucking want to start a war.
I'm not even shaking. Don't know if I can take it. Alright, we're gonna open up the BRB overlay. What did you think of this one with the distressed apricot? Just like, oh god.
That's amazing. Sorry, that sounded a bit weird.
A little weird. Like at first it seemed fake and I was like, all right, don't ham it up. But then you kept going. I was like, oh, maybe it's genuine.
It's just a fucking... Like, I seen the face and I was like, oh, that's funny. And then when I seen the idea of the fact it's fighting because its friend's been fucking mutilated, it was more hilarious.
And then it ends off with... Hold on. Then it ends off with this one. Where all is well again.
Oh, yay! That,
We have become one. Join the hive mind.
God damn it.
That reminds me of... So I don't know when, because shit's been so fucking busy lately with all the baby showers and getting ready for the, like, baby. And also getting married at the beginning of the month and stuff. But, like, I do intend to start movie nights back up. I don't know if it's going to be strictly horror anymore. It'll probably just be whatever. But, like...
Hey, do what you need to do, dude.
Like, I have movies I want to watch, but I want to watch them with people, and Julie doesn't trust my choice in movies anymore, which, in all honesty, is intelligent.
To be honest, neither do I.
Yeah, that's fair. That's very fair. Like, I know my taste in movies is trash.
Trash. The last time I watched a movie with you, I ended up seeing Winnie the Pooh in a whole different light.
That was an awesome movie. Everyone who watched it was like, okay,
awesome. That wasn't awesome. I thought Winnie the Pooh was a kind and friendly bear that just wanted to have fun. Now I see him as a fucking maniac who likes to suck people.
Who likes to what?
His mouth was like full of juice. I don't know what
it's
that
honey.
does.
It's honey.
Honey?
That's honey.
What kind of honey? Was it human honey?
No, it's bee honey. There's 100%.
I don't know what the fuck he does to those bees, but he's been fucking sucking them somehow. That fucking creeps me out.
Let's not forget the moment in that movie where he just suddenly like out of nowhere, without any sort of like acknowledgement or explanation, just suddenly could telepathically control hordes of bees.
I didn't know that because I left.
Oh, that's right, you left.
I was like, fuck this shit. No.
You're like, what have they done to my boy?
Is it weird every time a new like thing comes out to the public, everyone was just to make like a horror shit out of it?
No. That's pretty normal, actually.
Like, there's a new game coming out of Steamboat Willie. Of him just...
Oh, hell yeah. Let's fucking go.
There's a new game out for like Steamboat Willie, and it's like kind of like a Bendy and the Ink Machine kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's like just like an abandoned boat.
I mean, I'll be real. I've seen weirder shit happen.
I don't want to see weirder shit happen. It's like, can you not like for me, it's just like, can you not, like this is childhood being open to the world. Can you not make something nice with it?
No.
All right.
Disney works on the nice shit and then they lose their copyright and we turn it into what it actually is. Horror.
Winnie the Pooh's not that bad. You think? Is it?
No, Winnie the Pooh is actually very endearing. Like the old school books are actually like legitimately fucking adorable.
You know something stupid about it? The kid that the kid in like Christopher Robin was actually based on his the writer's son, and the dude and the kid actually hates it. The kid hates Winnie the Pooh. I just thought it was funny.
That figures. Try to make something nice for your kid, and the kid's just like, "Fuck you."
I think the only thing that would have brought me back into the movie is if it was just like, if it was like just like a very like just a weird body in like in the middle of a corner of a room, and it looks like it's hung itself or it's stabbed itself and like committed suicide. And you just get closer, just Eeyore.
I think they ate Eeyore.
Oh god damn it!
Yeah, no, I remember now. The plot point was that they ate Eeyore. And once Tigger's copyright runs out, they're gonna do a sequel.
That dude was already depressed. Last thing he needs is people eating him.
I mean, if it makes you feel better, they weren't technically people.
You are?
I said if it makes you feel better, they weren't technically people.
They weren't animals either.
No, they were hybrids. That was like the whole point.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
God, if fucking Tigger comes out, that's gonna be the weirdest. That's gonna be the weirdest like OCD movie ever.
Right. Carnage.
Because Tigger was like fucking ADHD incarnate.
Yeah.
To be honest, I would like to see what the hell he turns out like if he was attached to Venom. It'd be fucking hilarious.
Oh dear God.
Just starts bouncing around and thrashing people.
Around me, ruin my life. I could just burn before my time. I won't let my world fall down in front of my eyes.
Do you know what I would have loved to see?
What would you have loved to see?
I would have loved to see a game made by somebody that was post-apocalyptic, and instead of zombies, it was cows.
I think that exists.
Yeah, it was my game.
No, I think there's a movie.
Fuck movies.
There's a cow zombie movie.
God damn it.
From 2004 called Dead Meat. An infection spreads from slaughtered animals to humans, which causes the dead to rise and feed on the living.
Yeah, but the humans don't turn into cows.
Oh, we want something like that? Okay, hold on. Wait. God Monster of... Yeah, okay. God Monster of Indian Flats.
What?
Behold, Sheepzilla. Close enough.
What in the absolute indie horror fuck am I looking at?
I don't remember the premise in all honesty, but I know this was made in the 70s and was absolute trash. But like in the best of way. Like in the best of ways.
I can totally tell it was from the 70s just by the fucking cover.
Right.
It's definitely got like, oh, we want to be horror, but we want to stay groovy at the same time.
Fucking. So I don't think technically anyone turns into the sheep, but like the sheep mutates and becomes like, I don't know, the woolly prophet. And also murders people.
Sounds like something you would make.
I mean, you're not wrong. Somebody's a drum. It's all around me. Natural, thank you for the sub. Appreciate you, homie. How you doing this fine evening? Watch bridges burn before my time. I won't let my world fall down in front of mine. Still at work? Right. Thank you for the subscription shit. 14 months on a 1 month streak.
Whoa.
Woo. Did we get a fucking hype train going? No, we're almost at a hype train. Just because I got 2 subs in quick succession, that's 62% hype train. All right. Well, thank you guys.
No problem.
I don't like how this is turning out, if I'm being honest.
I like it, but then again, you do you.
It doesn't have enough room for like text.
Well, the best thing you can do, just get some text and just write what you want to write, and then see where you go from there. Or just delete it and I'm fine.
I did that well before you said anything.
Fair enough. Damn you, stream lag.
Oh, Josh with the sub. All-time record shattered.
Of 1.
We're at 93%. Wait, what do you mean all-time record shattered? I've had like a level 5 hype trade. Thanks to you and Nat.
Apparently it hates us.
Suck.
You know what? I've had a lot of regrets in my life, Munchie.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I had a lot of regrets. Some big, some small, some average, some growers, some showers. I don't know where I'm going with this, but anyway. There's one regret I have had, and I wish I could go back on it.
Okay.
I wish I didn't change my theme song in your channel.
Why?
Because the Disturb Arena was amazing.
That's fair. It was amazing.
I may go back to it if it is okay with you.
I mean, I'm more or less cool with it.
I just miss coming into your streams and just hearing, I'm waiting my whole life, I just want.
That was pretty. It was pretty bug. What's happening?
I'm a sound super fire and I'm back again.
My God.
Hey, Macarena. That was the most brilliant thing I've ever found.
I've found so many other things that are equally as appalling thanks to the channel There I Ruined It on TikTok. Like literally that's a whole ass channel on TikTok.
Oh God, fuck TikTok.
Dude, TikTok's great.
I know it is.
Like, yeah, it may steal a bunch of your data, but for that level of entertainment, I'd say it's worth it. No, in all honesty, you can get the exact same videos through like YouTube Shorts now.
To be honest, I prefer YouTube over anything else anywhere.
YouTube is hit or miss for me. I currently have a beef with YouTube because I tried to upload like 10 videos and I may or may not have changed the file names, not really thinking about it, while it was like mid-upload, and fucked up the upload and then tried to start over. And apparently YouTube no longer recognized my validation status on their fucking platform, and so they cut down my total number of videos I can upload at one time in a 24-hour period. And basically made it to where I could only upload one video after all that dicketry.
That sucks.
And yeah, so the long and short of it is I still have like 15 videos I need to upload. I mean, I have like, honestly, I actually, hold on, let's get an actual number. Let's see how many videos that I need to upload in rapid succession over the course of like the next month, hopefully, so that I can clear out some space on my hard drive. Let's take a look. See, there's 41 items in the art folder, 6 items in the D&D folder, so 47, and 23 items in the games folder, so 70 plus one random. So I have
hype train. Oh well.
So I have 71. Oh no, not the hype train, not the thing that only gives us like some kind of okay emotes. My fucking world is shattered. I'm sorry. I feel like that was a little too aggressive.
Yeah, I'm pretty bummed out. I just want to hang myself now.
Rude.
I've said dumb shit. I've said dumber shit.
That's fair. I see Josh's name in chat and no response. What were you trying to ask, baby?
I think she was just happy he was there.
Welcome to the dungeon. Enjoy your stay. Hunted. Maybe we'll have the vines like kind of like wrap around. Oh, silence you on so how would I? Welcome to the dungeon.
How would if you have them wrapped around, then how is it gonna leave room for text?
Not like literally wrapped all the way around, but like you'll see.
It just looks like one massive worm that's just trying to escape.
Kinda.
It's so hard to like say shit when it's like I know what I'm saying is funny, but you probably passed it like an hour ago.
Huh?
It's hard. It's like when you're doing stuff on your stream. It's hard for me to try and be funny because when I say it on the stream, I'm like, "Oh, that's funny. I can probably say something." But you've probably passed that point an hour ago.
I do the same shit, and then like they won't see it for like 20 minutes. They'll be like, "Wait, what are you talking about here?" And I'll be like, "I don't fucking remember. I'm sorry." Today's my day. I'm stunted. Get out my way. Welcome to the dungeon. Enjoy your stay. Oh, for feck's sake. Oh, so high. Your mother's a whore.
How did you know?
I'm very perceptive.
Trust me, it doesn't take 2 seconds to know. Just one look at her and go, yeah.
So okay, you give me like 3 seconds. We'll have an example of like what I was more talking about here.
1, 2.
Right. I mean, we're pretty much done.
Oh well, fuck. The joke is ruined.
Aha! You fool! You absolute rube!
How do you know my nickname in high school?
So mean. Were kids really that mean to you?
Do you know? Let's take it this way. You know my actual last name, right? Don't say it out loud.
Yeah.
But you know my yeah. Do you know those little cube things that people used to like put in like stock pots? Like,
wait, I'm sorry. Did you say pube things?
Cubes, you fucking bell end.
Oh, the bullion cubes.
Yes.
Okay.
Threw them at me.
Why?
Because
Was it something to
again-
do with a stew?
for my last, because as you know, my actual government last name.
Right. So were they just being like, oh, let's make a stew out of them?
No, they were just chucking them at me
That's
because that's what related to my last name, apparently.
stupid.
One year, I actually opened my leg up, ended up like a massive blood boil came out of my leg, but I'm not going to get into that. After I stitched it up, got everything on, and I was like, all right, well, I have to go back to school, I guess. I had no choice. Literally got to school. The bully I was dealing with constantly kept kicking me in my leg where the wound was.
Gross. I didn't really have, no, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I did actually have some bullies. It didn't last long though. Like, the most bullying I had was like, there was like with this one jockey kid when I was in middle school that was actually a pretty funny dude when he wasn't directly being an asshole to me, right? And I don't know why, but he just decided to single me out and torment me for a while. And there just came a point where I just, like, I came back to my locker and it was just covered in glue. And it looked like someone had just wanked all over my fucking locker, and it just was gross and weird, and I was mad.
Yeah, unfortunately.
And fucking dude comes up to me and goes, what do you think of what I did to your locker? And I just cocked back and was about to punch him before a teacher came in. I was like, whoa, hold up. Okay, wait a minute. And then he left me the fuck alone. Sorry, Shin, go ahead. I'm done. I finished my story.
Unfortunately, I didn't have such fames and such fucking awesome deals of, oh, I can just defend myself. I can't, because one, I wasn't really, I will admit, I wasn't as, like, trust me, as a kid growing up with autism, like, that shit doesn't really, like, compute. And I wasn't really, like, the kind of guy that was, like, would stand up for myself because of my lower, like, expectation of how great I am.
Alright.
But because I was taller than everyone else, and because I was a bigger lad, the thing I used to get was, yeah, they're bullies, but you should be better. You're bigger than them. You should set an example.
Oh, fuck that. Nah, I don't buy that shit. Like, I straight up, I'm gonna teach my kids to, like, if they get bullied at school, I'm teaching my kids to just tell the bully that their parents are getting a divorce and it's their fault. Like, I know that's pretty fucked up, but, like, that's my plan, personally.
Yeah, not really. A bunch of fucking kids, this one blonde kid that kept telling us that he fucked me mother even though he was like 7 years old. And I was like in my teens, probably like 17, 18.
Oh my god.
He was pissing us off, so I literally turned around, looked him in the eyes and just told him Santa wasn't real.
You told the child Santa wasn't real?
Yeah, he pissed us off. I'm like, dude, it's physically impossible for you to fuck my mother. You're 7. Fucking hell. She can hardly last me dad, let alone fucking your dumbass. And he was like, well, I had her last night. We had sex all night. I was like, dude, Santa's not real. I couldn't see the carnage. I just literally looked back and I just went back home. I was like, whatever the hell happened, it could end magnificently. It didn't help that his dad was a police officer, but you know.
That's fucking glorious. Just like, dude, Santa's not real. Oh god. Okay. All right. Okay.
literally was a whole fucking thing. It was so dumb. Like, I think at one point he had like he had a football. I think I still have it. At one point he had a football, and he was like, and I think he left it outside by accident, and I kind of brought it in. So I was like, oh, if he ever comes looking for it, then like, oh, I've got it, and just give it back to him. He never thought about it. I don't think he ever thought about it for like a good solid week. And then when he came back for it, he was like, "Oh, I'm missing me ball. Do you have it?" I'm like, "No." He's like, "Oh, it's like, you know what it is? Like, this, that, and the other." Like, "No." He's like, "I left it in front of your house." I was like, "No." Basically, to sum it up, ladies and gentlemen, in stream, I told a child Santa wasn't real, and I stole his football.
Wait, this is the same kid?
Yeah.
I mean, the kid sounds like a twat, so I mean, I feel like that's fair game. Like, I know plenty of kids that aren't complete assholes. They get through life just fine.
Problem is that when I was a teenager, I was still like kind of like very self in myself. So like, I couldn't defend myself, and every time I said something, he would make it sound like it was more bad than I ended up. And I was like, I used to apologize to him and everything, and I was just go, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean like your sister's I respect all women, like your sister's beautiful," and then you go do that to my sister, and she's a kid. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm like,
oh my
I just
God.
get myself in so much fucking trouble because, well, fucking I've said fucking Hitler jokes on your fucking stream. But
I remember that. I distinctly remember that.
I do get myself into trouble. I do get myself into trouble with the shit I say because sometimes I can't control it, and sometimes like I do regret it. And the fear the ultimate fear I do have is upsetting people.
Well, I can definitely tell you this much: don't be a fucking people pleaser. Like, there are people that deserve your attention and your desire to not upset them, and then there are people that can go eat a bag of dicks.
Try my best, man. Sometimes I can't even like differentiate. Sometimes it takes me a while to differentiate what a dickhead is and what a genuine person is, because once again, autism. Sometimes I can't recognize emotions. It's fun. But
dude, I get it, because like I'm not even autistic, and I have moments where I'm just like convinced that my friends hate me for literally no reason. Like, I get it.
So like, yeah, it was just that way. That one time, it was like, to be honest, the amount of times he hung with, the amount of times he like, I was in his vicinity, you would literally thought I was hanging around with kids.
I would have thought, what?
Like, the amount of times he was around my vicinity, you would have thought I was hanging around with kids. And the fact his dad's a cop, he could have killed me. But that kid had a fucking vendetta. And I don't even like GTA. No, that's fucking Vice City. What the fuck am I talking about? God damn it, I fucking ruined the joke. God damn it. Anyway. But yeah, I just thought it was, I think it was like, that was the last coup de grace that I had against him. Never seen him ever. After that. Getting on the road, just going, "Oh, I fucked your mother." Like, dude, it's physically impossible. You're like 7. My mom can hardly stand me dad, but let alone she can fucking put up with your dumb ass. And he was like, "Oh no, I slept with your mother. I climbed in her window and fucked her all night." I went, "Oh yeah, well, son, it ain't real. Fuck you." Like, I just turned around and said that, then I turned back around and just walked forward.
I don't know why, but that just makes me so giddy. Like, just the retaliation of a kid being an asshole to you, and you just be ruining his fucking like beliefs. Being like, Santa's not real, go fuck yourself, you tiny twat. Fuck off.
Like, I mean, sister was like, "Did you just tell him Santa's not real?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Steve, who did that? I need to kill myself." She was like, "Jack, you can't say that." I'm like, "Oh, do you not think so?" She was like, "No, you really shouldn't." And I'm like, "Oh, do you know what time it is?" She was like, "No, why?" I was like, "Because I feel like it's the time to not give a shit." Because I don't really give a shit. That fucker was getting on my nerves and I didn't give a shit at all.
I feel like that by the sounds of it, this kid was just a giant pain in your ass for like a good chunk of your life, so I feel like he had it covered. What's up, dude? You sound, I don't know. You're sighing over there like, yeah.
No, trust me, no anyone else will be bothered about. My mind just goes in circles. It's like the Wheel of Fortune wheel. It just fucking spins, and whatever the first subject lands on, that's just the subject I'm either depressed or fucking concentrating on.
Ah, fair. I know how that goes too.
I would love to see that on the Wheel of Fortune. It's fucking hilarious. Just spins the wheel and just all of a sudden a category depression.
Oh, we have clinical depression. Congratulations.
Fucking South Park, that was amazing. There's N blank G-G-E-R.
Oh my god. That was so bad too. And like I don't know. I've never seen it on I've never seen that episode on actual TV. I've only seen it via streaming. And like I legit did a spit take because I was like, did they just say what I fucking think they said?
Say no, it's actually. I feel like I can't even say the actual word.
Yeah, no,
don't.
Don't risk it. Because it's pretty damn close to like what fucking.
Just for the stream, like I'm obviously not gonna say it. Obviously I'm not. But for the stream, instead of saying it, he said the N-I-G-G-E-R. But it was actually G-A. So.
That's not even that's not what it was either. It was fucking. It wasn't G-A. It was like. It was a person who nags. Was the fucking word for anyone that hasn't seen that shit. And who was it? Fucking Randy?
Yeah, it has to be Randy. He's fucking dumb.
And Randy just goes and shouts a fucking slur on like national television because he was so confident that that's what they were trying to get him to say. And he was like, I'm on the line for all this money. I have to say the slur. And then he screams out the slur on TV, and everyone in South Park was just like, oh my god.
That wasn't even the bad part. The bad part was all the audience members, all the crew
were black. Oh my god, yeah. No, I forgot about that, and they're all just fucking staring at him like, they're just staring at him like, did this motherfucker just say what I think he said?
It's like, but like everyone give him the stare. And then thought the words that Booker T normally just says, like, don't tell me he just said that.
Bro, I feel like in all honesty, if that actually happened, which I mean, let's just set aside the obvious aspect of like, there's no way in fuck they would ever have that combination of letters on a national word puzzle show for just because like there's a chance that some idiot would say exactly what Randy said. Like, there would not be just the long stare of all of the the entire crew coincidentally being black and the entire audience also coincidentally being black. Like, he would get his ass beat. Like, plain and simple.
Yeah. Firstly,
and rightly so.
Never, like, Like a show like that would never have that as an answer. That would be first. And two,
That's exactly what I said.
Came up, and I was in that position. My first thing would be, I know what it could be, but I'm gonna say what it should be, and if it's actually what it is, at least I got it wrong and I'm safe, and the fucking directors or whoever fucking hosts this show can get the fucking flack for
Bro, I would have just bought a vowel.
it. Like, can you get this word that looks like a racial slur? Here's you. Can I buy a vowel?
Legit, I would have just been like, yeah, I'd like to buy a vowel. Oh. Sorry, no O's. All right, I'd like to buy another vowel. A. Ah, you're correct. Oh, thank God.
I can just see that being such a funny comedy skit, though. It's just like the worst racial slurs on the board. It's like, and the host like, so what you got to say about this? Is just you and the quietness of the room.
Right?
You
No,
lean to
you
the
would
right
like
and
you
go,
would be like the tension in that room would be palpable. Like you would be able to cut the air with a fucking knife.
Like the whole room's quiet,
It kinda-
nothing's saying, nothing's nowhere, nothing is no one, and just you slowly lean into the mic and just go, can I buy a vowel?
Oh my God.
It's so fucking hilarious. Just like, you know the tension's there. You know the tension's there. And you're just trying to think of the first thing that won't get you fucking killed. Just, can I buy a vowel?
That reminds me of are you familiar with Key and Peele?
Yeah, they've been like rap battles a good few times.
Yeah, I mean they have a whole ass show. So like
Oh yeah, I know. Like the dude, like the substitute teacher who was like
fucking Aaron.
Motherfucker!
Jay Quellen. But like no, so like there's one skit they do that made me laugh my fucking ass off. Cause it's like obviously it's Key and Peele hanging out and one of them's like, oh yeah, I play guitar. I really am a fan of country, and that's already a little weird because like in all honesty, like it's not exactly like I don't know. I know plenty of black people, and it's like a very low percentage of them are even like fond of country, let alone like fans enough to learn how to play country, right? So like that was already kind of like okay, haha, dude knows country. But then he starts playing like the most racist country songs.
So it's redneck country music.
It's like hillbilly country music, like super fucking racist. And like every time he plays, dude's like fucking dude's just like, whoa, what's up with those lyrics, dude? That's super racist. He's like, what you talking about? That ain't right. There's nothing racist about that. It's just some dudes talking about having a good time doing da 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 da. And it goes on like this until the very end where he's like, that's it, I'm out of here. I'm not dealing with this. He's like, whatever, man, have a good day. And he goes away, and dude just starts another song up and like gets to like I can't even remember how it goes, but it ends on like the words, let's have ourselves a hangin'. And he stops right there and goes, oh, now I see it. And I'm just like, Jesus Christ. Or like,
the one that gets me is the Family Guy Christmas song. It's when the kids are singing and it's like, please don't feed the slaves. That song.
what?
You not seen it?
I haven't watched Family Guy in like years, so.
The song literally
You have to
goes,
say for yourself.
please don't feed the slaves. It's a bad idea. If all
Okay, hold on, I'm gonna Google this. What is this? The Family Guy Christmas song? Hi, Google.
the Family Guy slave Christmas song.
Oh, fuck. Family Guy Christmas song lyrics. You walked into us discussing like racial comedy in mainstream television. Let's see.
This is not it. No, it's on YouTube. You have to look at YouTube, dude.
All that's coming up is All I Really Want for Christmas. From
No,
Family
it's
Guy.
like no. The slave. Just put Family Guy the slave song.
I don't feel I don't feel comfortable searching this. I don't want this in my search history. Let's just move on.
I'll search it up and then I'll send it to you. Will that be alright for you?
I suppose. What was another one? There was another bit Key and Peele did that was amazing. It was just like, because like again, it was a matter of like the tension being palpable and you just giggling nervously, as it continuously escalates, just getting more and more ridiculous. Where it was like a newscaster and a weatherman, talking about black ice and how dangerous the black ice is, but they're saying black ice in a way that it almost sounds like black guys. And the key play Keegan playing the Lost Jingle Bells verse. Oh dear God, I'm not listening to this live on stream.
Why?
It's too controversial, but like it just keeps going back and forth with this white lady being like the newscaster on the streets, and Keegan playing the weatherman, and they're going back and forth about the black ice and the white snow and da 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 da, and it's just back and forth, getting more and more escalated, and you're just like, you start off laughing from nerves, where you're like, oh God, what's going on here? And then by the end of it, it's so stupid and silly that you're just dying. Just like the church one, where they're dressed as old ladies who get possessed by the devil. Oh my God, that's right, the old ladies beating up the devil. That's a great one.
There was one on Family Guy where it was like them, like Cleveland, Quagmire, Peter, and fucking goddamn, I can't remember his name.
What the fuck even brought up the South Park Wheel of? Oh right, because we were talking about depression and anxiety. They were like, that'd be hilarious to see on Wheel of Fortune, and then it turned into the South Park Wheel of Fortune episode, and somehow that led us to this. Good God, the tangents, man. Good Lord.
God. But no, that happened like it was Joe, it was Joe Quagmire, Cleveland, and Peter. They were bowling, and like I think Cleveland started it. Like no, I think it was Joe who started it, saying it was Cleveland. Cleveland started it saying I felt good about when that black ball took down all those white pins.
Oh, right.
And Joe was like, well.
And it got weird. Like, I mean, it's kind of interesting. Like, I'm not, obviously, like, you got to be careful about, like, the jokes you make. There's a certain range of, like, what's acceptable versus what's not, and what's acceptable based off of, like, your race, like what jokes you can or cannot make, right? But like it's interesting to see like where the line is drawn in modern media of like what's an acceptable joke versus what's like considered just blatant racism.
In my opinion, because
like
no one knows what the line is anymore, because I feel like more lines have been drawn by people who aren't even that ethnicity.
That's, like, I mean, that's fair, because like I know a lot of people that make like they'll like I know a lot of people that make jokes based off the, like around their own race, and people be like, dude, this fucked up. It's like, dude, I am that. Like, but what do you want from me?
Like, I seen a video of a dude like dressing like it looked like what would look like a stereotypical Mexican dude. Like, you had like a poncho, hat, this, that, and the other.
Hey,
went to a bunch of white people, went to a college and said, like, does this look racist? And they were like, well, are you Mexican? And he went, well, no, I'm white. And they were like, well, yeah, that's racist. That's racist to these people. This, that, and the other. But there were a bunch of white people. And then, like, he would go to the country of Mexico, who were dressing like it, and he goes, does this look racist? And a literal Mexican dude literally went, to be honest, you look spitty.
Someone did the same thing, but with Chinese, like traditional Chinese attire. Went around a college campus dressed in like traditional Chinese attire, and was like, "What do you guys think of this?" They're like, "I don't know. It seems kind of culturally appropriate-y, like kind of racist. I don't like it." Then they went to Chinatown, and everyone was complimenting him on how nice his outfit was.
Like, That's the problem.
Okay,
And
pause.
these
Hold on.
days-
Pause. I'm about to like. I'm about to wrap this up. Baby, are you still watching? I mean, I see you typing in chat, but like, are you actually looking at the image? Since you are dyslexic apricot's sister, what do you think? Does this look like it'd be a good, like, for context, like the thing down at the bottom here with like followers and subs and shit? This is what I'm building, but for dyslexic. Does this look good? I think you'd be happy with it. It does not look like a peen. Shut up. Rude.
It does. It's so dumb. Like the apricot's a ball of the massive thing's a penis.
Y'all suck. There, is that better?
Don't put a pit at the end, and it'll be a little massive penis.
You fucking knobs. All of you. The lot of you. A bunch of fucking knobs.
No, that's what that would be. Massive knob.
Ugh. And now I can't unsee it, and now I'm upset.
But that's a problem. But getting back to the conversation, that's the massive problem. Is that people of different races are literally going out of their way to appropriate somebody else's.
Well, it's not that. No, I think you're misunderstanding appropriation. It's people of other races claiming appropriation on others when they're not a member of that race.
Let me rewrite the conversation that I've tried to have apparently. The problem with people today is the fact that people of other ethnicities are trying to say this is the ethnicity that you're trying to address or whatever is racist, when it's like it's not your job to say it's racist because you're not Chinese, you're not Mexican, Spanish, or anything.
I mean, there are instances where it is there. You don't see it. Well, thank you, Go.
If it's fully out there and you're just like, well, you're blatantly being racist.
Right. Like there is like obviously blatant racism does exist. I mean, like look at old cartoons. Jesus Christ. Like old Looney Tunes and shit like that. There are definitely instances of like just straight up racism. Like it's not great, not a good look. A lot of those have been like taken out of circulation and shit because it's not a good look. But like
it's kind of the idea of like, do you know how there's like a law that as a citizen you're allowed to make a citizen's arrest if there's no police around?
I mean, good luck doing that though, unless you're like physically capable. Gotta go. Okay, see you later.
Like, do you know how that's a thing though?
Yeah, I'm aware of citizens' arrests.
That's the kind of thing. That's how it's meant to be. That's the kind of thing that it's practically turned into. Like, as a white person, I can say, if this is racist to black people, then like ultimately racist to black people, I can go, dude, that's racist. You shouldn't be doing it. And because but if it comes to a point where it's like, it's a hard conversation to have.
Yeah,
because
I mean, it's a conversation a lot of people don't feel comfortable having too, because it's like, it's something.
Sorry if I'm making you uncomfortable.
I mean, I'm not particularly uncomfortable. I don't know how people in chat feel. No one's really piping up with that, but like, I don't know. I feel like it's like many things in this world. It is a nuanced conversation and a nuanced like realm of like thing. It's not just black and white. It's not like because like some of the funniest shit I have ever seen come out of like Comedy Central is racial comedy. Like,
well, like
granted, I generally feel my butthole pucker a smidge when I see a white comic talking like trying to do racial comedy about non-white people, but like
what I should have done in the beginning, I'll talk to my side of the story, okay? Me being autistic, I've seen many people go out of their way to make either autism jokes, making whatever jokes that could be pertain to me, and some of the stuff I've seen, and I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna tell you something out of stream because no other lie. I've been a genuine. On the day I was mortified and pissed. Now I'm just generally pissed that it's still affecting me, and I'll tell you after stream.
I don't have a ton of time. Hold on a second, baby. If you can hear me and are not actively harassing dyslexic, what's the word? Because I'm trying to hop off here soon and like do homework and shit.
But like, there's times when I'm like, I feel attacked, and that seems blatantly attacked. I feel blatantly attacked, and that shit's not okay. But sometimes I can just see people just like making shorts on YouTube, just go like making like autistic jokes that I'm just like, that shit's funny. Like, I find that hilarious. But then,
hold on, pause. But did he specifically agree it doesn't look like a peen? I cannot in all good conscience send this out if he thinks it looks like a peen. Okay, cool. Okay, I'm gonna get this saved out and wrap up, and then I'll raid out to somebody then.
But yeah, it's just like, and like I've had people who are like, oh well, like say play Cards Against Humanity. I've had people go, well, I don't want any like autistic jokes because I think it's offensive and this, that, and the other. And like, I have a friend who's autistic and I think it's offensive, and I'm just like, dude.
And you're like, bitch, I'm autistic.
I don't give a shit. And they were like, well, still, I think it's disgusting behavior. I'm like, dude, I'm autistic. I'm fine with it. And they were like, I would have a battle with people like this. And I was just like, dude, I'm autistic. If I see it's fine, it's fine. But I just don't like the idea that people over exert the policing of like offensive humor.
I mean, well, that's the thing though, is that like there's humor that is blatantly offensive, and then there's humor that's like well done and nuanced and isn't just meant to like hurt somebody. Like, if you can't make it funny without hurting someone else, then it's just mean,
Hot,
you know?
throbbing,
obviously.
drizzled in olive oil father daddies could lay
What's up,
around
Fishy?
and feed each other grapes
Oh, we've come
and
too late.
dick. Call 1-900 Oil Daddy Dick
All right,
for all
hold
the
on, let me
steamy,
say
creamy, daddy on daddy, one more daddy action you can handle.
Let me save this and let me send this off, and then we'll watch that, and that'll be the last thing I do on this stream. Where's my phone?
Do what?
Fishy wants me to watch the last TikTok he sent. Is this something I need to mute my audio for, or can I watch this on stream, Fishy? I mean, it's on TikTok. If it hasn't been taken off of TikTok, it's probably fine. Alright, I'm gonna pause the music here. Let's see. Fishy. The gummy worm? What is this? Tiny monstrosity unaligned. CR0. Hi, dyslexic.
Stream can't hear it, just so you know.
That's fine. It's playing the gummy bear sound.
Gotta remember when that song came out.
I love it. This is adorable. It has so googly eyes. Okay. Alright. Doesn't look like a peen. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, my wife was like, it looks like a peen.
Yeah, but he's seen what you've modded it. You didn't see how what the penis looked like.
I mean, admittedly, it did look kind of peen-ish.
Peen-ish.
I did modify it a little bit. Made it a little more rectangular.
Imagine just going on a date. Do you like dick? And she's just like, well, I like penis.
So stupid.
I know.
Alright, I got it set to you. Alright, let's find someone to raid out to. We might just raid someone at random. We'll see who's live first. I'm so sick of. I'm already sick of looking at Pal World. Please tell me this isn't going to be the thing forever.
Ash is live.
Ash, we raided Ash like yesterday though.
I've got another dude then, if you want.
We're gonna raid. Excuse me. Sure. What's your guy?
His name's Cool Boy NY. So capital C, capital B,
Hold it,
and
that,
capital NY.
Hold on. You're welcome, dude. I'm just happy you like them and don't think that they look like teens. What does this stream become? It was like it was just lengthy conversations about racial comedy and then talking about teens. What is my life?
That's the chat in chat.
He's playing Pal World. God damn it!
I can't help what he plays. He's a chill dude.
I don't want to fucking.
He's a cool boy.
I'm already so sick of this fucking game. I refuse to buy it. I refuse to buy it just because of the sheer amount of saturation this has on Twitch right now. Fuck it.
I accidentally got it on the Xbox.
All right, we're rating Cool Boy NY. I'm guessing Cool Boy New York. Thank you everyone for hanging out today. Hope you had a good time. I'll be back on tomorrow doing I don't fucking know what. We'll figure it out then. All right, deuces.